Welcome back to RE1. We have Cranleigh School in the blue and white hoops, kicking off against Kirkham Grammar School from the north of England. Also delighted to be joined in the commentary box after Jack Walsh, now by a Cranleigh player. Once he works out how to get up to Argantia, that is, and great start from Kirkham this is. Cranleigh winning that first penalty, and Cranleigh in blue and white stripes. And Kirkham in the straight blue. Cranleigh from down in Surrey, and I should declare a self-interest here, having gone to Cranleigh School myself for 5 years. Good start from them. I'll certainly be as impartial as I can before this game. First chance here then for Cranleigh, but Kirkham's defence crabbing across really well. Could be a first score here for Cranleigh if they can keep the ball alive. Kirkham's defence is very impressive at this stage. Now short ball from Cranleigh. Quick step off the left though, and this is the first score. Cranleigh off to a fly, and just at that moment, Cranleigh lower sixth form student Charlie has joined me in the commentary box. I'll be introducing him shortly and getting his thoughts on that first try.
Clark.
So Cranleigh just seeing if they can get the conversion. It's drifted to the right-hand side of the post, so 5-0. Here we have a look at that replay. Charlie Clark has joined me in the commentary box. Charlie, would you like to firstly let us know the name of the try scorer there, if you caught it?
Tom Lecole there, scored that one.
Tom Lecole.
Yeah.
So good start from the Surrey-based school, and Charlie, we've got to try and not get too excited with both Cranleigh boys in the commentary box here, but obviously good start for your team, and playing quite a wide structure, both wingers on their wings.
Trying to get it out wide every time, not play down the middle as much as we can.
Successful morning for you then, getting through your elimination stage to get to this stage. And what do you know about Kirkham Grammar School? Anything? Have you caught them earlier today?
We've been watching. I think we've been watching them since they trying to hit big boys, be quite physical. We could try and play against that and use our speed and sort of our quickness around them. Try not get into arm wrestle with them.
Yes, they certainly look like sizable fellows. First chance for Kirkham to show what they can do, and they take a short line out. Pulling it back, Cranleigh playing a defensive system of 6 up and 1 back, as Jack Walsh was giving us the inside line on earlier. Does put more emphasis on your first 6 defenders, Charlie, and
yeah,
they've got a crab across well, as they do in getting to grips with Kirkham Grammar School there. Referee waves play on, but the ball risking that were the Northerners, but they've kept it alive well. Now chance for Kirkham here, they're really stretching their opponents. Nice line on the inside. tough to play against this sort of continuity, Charlie.
Yeah, we try and keep them outside and then try and attack them on the wide when they do something like that. Stop them getting the offloads where possible.
Hits coming in though from Cranleigh still, but great possession. We saw Millfield were excellent with their continuity earlier, and Kirkham showing the same sort of patience, although just at that moment they hack it forward and Cranleigh can have a chance to bring it away. The man in the orange boots there, Charlie, who's that?
So Richard Emy just passed it off, and then Saki's on the ball now, Ben Saki.
That's Richard Emy again then?
Yeah.
And the try scorer for Cranleigh originally. Great feet, this lad. Bursting up the midfield again. Pursued by Kirkham, and not too much support from Cranleigh. They need to get with him quickly. They do. Number 7.
Ed Russell scoring, should be scoring it in there.
Good breakout try. Ben Russell.
Ed Russell.
Ed Russell finishing that off. After another great break. That was Colville who had the first break. I've mispronounced that. That man there.
Tom Nicole.
Tom Lecole. So if we just have a look, Lecole coming up through the middle. Perhaps thought he might be in there all the way, but Kirkham player did get back to him. But like all good number 7s, in support. Charlie, tough one for you to have to sit this one out and join us up here, but thanks very much for doing it.
That's all right.
What's the reasoning? How come you're not down on the pitch? Is it suffered an injury early on today?
No, I played yesterday, but I think the player in the middle there, Mike Upfold's come in to swap for me as a forward.
Mike Upfold in the number... which number shirt? Number 11.
Big D wins this, yeah? Big D. Go.
Cranleigh then, great restart for them and powering towards the line. Kirkham rip it out though. 12-0 to the Surrey side. Just have a look at that run here. Charlie, perhaps you can talk us through who this lad is. And
Amari catching the ball, taking the ball for the restart and breaking away and then ripped out, touch. Should be all line out there.
incredible athleticism from the Kirkham player there. Cranleigh were lifting at the back, and he just jumped to the front. Good skills from Kirkham, but eventually running out of options and choosing to take the sanctuary of half-time. Tough first half for the northern side. Great first half for Cranleigh, must be said. 12-0 to them. Join us shortly for the second half. So we're back under starters' orders in the second half here. In the Cup quarter-final pool stages between Cranleigh and Kirkham Grammar School. Kirkham to kick off in the second half. Didn't manage to hit their stride, Kirkham, in the first half. Certainly got some talent to play with, though, so... First chance for Kirkham, and it's their flying winger who puts in a good fend. Scragged back, but good offload as well. Great start for the second half to Kirkham. Cranleigh caught cold. Charlie, difficult start for you boys.
Yeah, I think just dropping the kick-off, giving possession straight back, giving them a chance to attack. We want to try and keep possession as much as we can throughout the game, tire them out.
Huge pass there, and great tackle here from...
Yeah, Ben Saki just grappling on there.
Unfortunately not managed to drag him all the way to the ground or prevent the offload. As we just wait for the ball to be returned.
First points we've conceded all tournament so far there.
It's an impressive statistic for Cranleigh. They'll be smarting at having let that try over their line then. No fault to Ben Saki though, he almost pulled the player down. Superb tap tackle. Ball doesn't go forward, the referee decrees, so... Now Cranleigh on the attack once more, looking to make amends for that try, and it's
Ben Saki
who almost did a try-saving tackle earlier, and this time he's over the line. Great riposte from Cranleigh. It was a little bit of luck in the midfield with the bouncing ball, but rode their luck there. If you have a look here, Charlie, if you just talk us through this one.
Tom Nicole playing, and then Robin going for the switch to fix the men, and then 2-on-1 in the corner. Then strong fend from Ben Saki.
Ben Saki normally, what position does he play in 15s?
Inside centre and captain of our side as well.
And this is just a guess, but I'm presuming Nicole is a back of some sort, perhaps 15.
He's a 9. Scrum off.
Okay. Missed kick by Cranleigh, so 17 points to 5 is their advantage. A couple of substitutions in the meantime for Cranleigh. Retaken from the kickoff by Nicole. Kirkham win it back well, though. Solid rucking from them. Big overlap here for Kirkham Grammar School, but just at the wrong moment for them. The pass doesn't go to hand, and Cranleigh can breathe a sigh of relief there. So Charlie, Cranleigh's form coming into this tournament, you mentioned at half-time to me that they had a good performance at the Hampton tournament.
Yeah, Hampton tournament, got into the final and then lost in the final to Hampton in extra time, sudden death. It's a bit disappointing, but good start to the season. So.
Hampton, who surprisingly haven't made it through to the next.
Yeah, good side
today.
We thought they'd be good contenders, but.
Nicole. Kirkham happy to throw it around in their own 22. Cranleigh happy to wait for them to see what their move is. Penalty Kirkham, so Kirkham in a bit of a hurry here to get back into this game. And they do that by their tall winger here. He's probably going to go in all the way. Fantastic handoff towards the end. Not much that the covering Cranleigh defender could do about that. Very difficult player to handle. Kirkham's flyer there. He's just having a nice breather after that lung-bursting run. Perhaps took a bit of a hit as well when he scored the try, but he created their first try, and that time created it and finished off himself. So 17 points to 12 with that try. If we have a look at that chasing back by Cranleigh, who was that, Jolly?
Harry Binion getting back, sweeping behind, trying to get there, but not quite.
Probably actually won't thank you for naming him there, just as he got a fend to the face. But good attempt. So, all to play for in this second half here. Of course, neither side will be eliminated directly after this game, although the winner will obviously stand a significant better chance of progressing from their quarter-final pool group. Who are the other sides you're facing in this pool group, Charlie?
I know Wellington, and I'm not sure who the other team is, because we thought it was going to be Sedberg, but they lost, and so I'm not sure who beat them.
Perhaps a surprise that Sedberg lost, given the talent they have in their side and given how well they did in this year's RFU Champions Trophy.
Yeah, I think we were expecting a tough game with them, but obviously good opposition, beat them.
Nice to have the reigning champions in your group, though. You know, that's one to keep you boys sharp.
Yeah.
We've had Wellington on the first team on the RE1 pitch earlier today, and they look to be a formidable outfit. Guys like Ollie Kitto, Dylan Moss, tough to handle. This lad, Lecole, though, showing himself to be quite a player. Great handoff as well, and scoots over. Charlie Clark, you're keeping your hands in your coat there, probably because it's so cold, but that's a great score.
It is very nice. Good break from Tom.
So with that score, Cranleigh do seal their victory in this game. Good performance, and as my former score, I'd like to think that shows that they've got a good chance of going all the way in this tournament. Perhaps, well, they are in the same group as Wellington. And
yeah, we'd like to think so. Just go game by game.
Do you know when the timing of that next game is?
I'm not sure, but I think we're on RE2. So.
Great kick from Cranleigh to finish the match, and they do win that against Kirkham Grammar School. Which leads me just to say my thanks to Charlie Clark for joining me up in the commentary box, and Charlie, best of luck in the rest of the tournament.
Cheers, thanks for having me.